Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. And today it's Chol Hamoed. Okay, so on Chol Hamoed, what that means is it's like the middle days of a long holiday for us. So a long holiday being Passover, which is about a week long, and these middle days right now are days that are not Yom Tov days. Yom Tov days being like Shabbat, where we're not driving, etc. So because this is those middle days right now that I'm filming, so we're smack in the middle of Passover. I think like dead center in the middle of Passover right now. We're just having fun. We're doing fun things. This is the time when a lot of people don't go to work if they don't need to go to work. So we're able to have lots of family time. We don't do school this week. The Jewish day school's closed as well. So like kids are all around and playing. And it's a fun time. It's a fun time. It's a great time to have family activities and things like that. So for our activity today, what I wanted to do was take the kids out to the lake with some friends. So the lake is about an hour away and there were 2 other families that were going to be out there. So it was going to be tons of fun, lots of kids, hanging out with friends of mine. And I was so excited to get out there. And why am I filming the intro at the end of the day? Because the day did not go as planned. I mean, we've had this discussion before, right? Like days don't go as planned. They never go as planned. Today was like unusually not as planned, whatever. It was a lot. Today was a lot. So first of all, I forgot to film in the morning. And then once I was driving, I was like, well, I can't film now because I'm driving. And then at that point, adventure ensued. So let's just dive in and I will show you. So now we're going to flashback to earlier today. Well, folks, I was planning on sharing some Pesach Chol Hamoed fun today, and today is not going as planned. Today's not going as planned at all. Exhibit A. Okay, so yes. And Exhibit B is baby crying in the back seat. So, hey guys, future editing Hannah here. Okay, I just want to jump in and say that the road that I was pulled off on the side of, I was over in the shoulder of a highway. So the speed limit on that road was 75 miles per hour. So cars are zooming by at least 75 miles per hour. And I only had maybe 3 or 4 feet between my vehicle and the cars zooming by on the road. Because there really wasn't much place to pull over because there on the side of the road, it then dropped off down into a big ditch, which definitely would not be good for my car to go down into. So in general, I was feeling very panicky just being stuck there on the side of the road. I didn't want any of the kids to unbuckle their seatbelts or anything like that. I put on my seatbelt right as soon as I finished filming that because I was like, wait a minute, we should all be wearing seatbelts. But I didn't want to like pull the baby out and hold him or anything. I just, so much stress. And I was super nervous to even get out of the car to change the tire. And yes. Okay, back to the story. That's where we're at right now. And I'm sitting on the side of the road, quite far from home because I was taking the kids to a state park today. But Mr. Firefly is on his way out to help us. And that's what's happening now. So then once we got that all sorted out, we got to the lake and we were able to start having some fun. Okay, so we have made it out to the campground. Oh my goodness, what an adventure. So we were pulled over there on the side of the road. I've got baby Firefly here with me. And waiting for my husband. We called my husband, so he was going to come out and help us with the whole tire situation. But then this very nice man pulled over and offered to help change the tire. And even though I told him my husband was on the way, he was like, well, I can at least help you get started. Texans are the best, folks, you guys. I love Texans. They are so nice. So he ended up changing the entire tire for me before my husband was able to get there, because really he was like 40 minutes away. So we changed the tire. We came out here then to the park. And now my husband met us out here. He took the car to go get new tire. So he's doing that here in town. Oh my goodness. What an adventure. Look at the tire though, you guys, in the back of my car. And then here's the donut we put on the car. So I drove real slow to get here because I was worried about driving with the donut tire, and that's okay. Luckily there were 2 lanes most of the way that people could pull around and go around me because we were going slow.
Here, let me give you a whole piece of cucumber.
But anyways, we're here now and we're here with our friends. We are just eating a little bit of lunch. I basically made some, yes, he's got lots to say. I made some biscuits this morning and brought some cheese, so that's what we're having for lunch. Keep things super simple. Also brought like some carrots and oranges and stuff. So anyways, I don't know. We're just going to go start playing and enjoying nature. It ended up being pretty hard to film because I was just enjoying hanging out with the kids and the friends and all of the things. But, you know, well, here's just a little bit of kind of what was going on. So much poison ivy out here, you guys. So much poison ivy. I'm trying to avoid it because I am so highly allergic to it. Luckily, my kids are pretty okay with it. But yeah, so we're headed down towards the water right now. Baby Firefly is singing me a song. And sorry, this whole video is probably going to be pretty bumpy because I just hold my phone in my hand when I film. Because I don't have a tripod today. Which you can't walk with a tripod anyway, so. Anyways, there are 2 families up here that we met. So there's like a whole gaggle of girls running ahead of me. And it's just so much fun. I am loving this. It's so pretty out here. So lush and green. Exactly what this mama needed today. Okay, so we went down to the lake to do a little bit of fishing. Try to get over here where Baby Firefly's not staring at the camera. So yeah, that was super fun. Haven't caught anything yet, but they have not given up yet. And yeah, we're just kind of hanging out now. We went back to the campsite. It's shadier here, so it's cooler. And I'm hoping, here's hoping, that Baby Firefly here will fall asleep and take a nap on me because he's pretty tired. And we've had a very exciting morning. Update on the car. Mr. Firefly is still out looking for a tire. Luckily, there are apparently a ton of tire shops in the little town nearby here, randomly. So he's been driving around trying to find one that has tires for my car. So far, he has not been able to find one. He's been to 3 different stores, and Baby Firefly is kicking like crazy. So I'm sorry for all of the bouncing and jumping on the camera. Okay, I'm going to see if I can't get him to sleep. We're going to have some snacks, maybe play some games, and just kind of chill out here for a bit. I'll check back with you guys a little bit later. Okay, so we're headed back down there now to the beach area where the boats are and things like that. Car update, got my car back, got a new tire on my car. So that's very exciting. Turns out it was just like probably some dumb bad luck. Like the tire just blew, like it didn't necessarily hit anything. So it's like my alignment might be off. So just like a series of unfortunate events, basically. So, yay. But we'll get all that stuff taken care of back home. Okay, headed down there with the kids to do some boating. we are now back at home, getting towards bedtime, and I'm tired. And I just will close by saying that the Passover holiday, our Seders, everything was really, really beautiful. We had so much fun. We got to see a lot of good friends. We had people over for some of the meals, not all of the meals. I feel like it was a really good balance of how many people we had over versus meals we had just as our immediate family. And yeah, it was a blast. It was really a lot of fun. So our Seder meals. So the first one, I think we were done by about 1 o'clock, in bed by about 1:30. I was in bed a little bit earlier though because baby Firefly woke up and was like not even having it. So I ended up just going and laying back with him, and then I fell asleep because it was late and I was tired. The second Seder, however, I think that one lasted till closer to like 3 a.m. So it was more like 3:30 by the time we got to sleep, I think. And baby Firefly woke up and was like thrilled to be awake for that one. So the plague bags were a huge success. Everybody loved them. Even though it was so much work the way that I did them, I will probably do it again that way because it worked out so wonderfully and the kids all loved it and it was so great. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel next year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my last video and I talked all about these plague bags that I put together. So it was basically a bag with all these little packages, and when you open the package, it symbolizes one of the 10 plagues. So it's just like a fun kind of interactive way to go through the 10 plagues with the kids at the table and the adults, quite frankly. Okay, so at this point I feel like baby Firefly is starting to be done, and if I don't shut the camera off, I will just ramble on all night. So today is probably a very short video. My last video was like super long, and next week will probably be somewhere in between. Ooh, next week we're going to be doing Mimuna, so that's pretty exciting. It's like a celebration after Passover, and I'll have a fun recipe to share then as well. So anyways, that's all I got for now. I'm tired, gotta get these kids in bed and finish cleaning up and unloading the car, but thanks for coming along today. Super appreciate you as always. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed and drop me a comment down below. Let me know how your week is going. I would love to hear. All right, with that, we're done. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. Okay, so let me just tell you, before I close out this video, did I even introduce myself? I did not even introduce myself. Hi guys, I'm Hannah. I make videos about my Orthodox Jewish life. I homeschool and I've got 4 kids. There, I've introduced myself. Okay, that's me. Normally I say that whole thing at the beginning, but anyways, here we are at the middle or the end or something, because I'm not even sure. I feel like I didn't say so many of the things I wanted to say at the beginning of this video. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to film a new intro. Yeah, okay. We're going to film a new intro, and when I edit, I'm going to stick it at the beginning. Hold tight. You, as always, please hit that like button if you enjoyed.